Okay, hi everybody. This is Carissa with the Helmar Ustream education team. This is actually my last broadcast, so I'm a little bit flustered and just gonna make the best of it. How is everybody tonight? I'm not doing any FaceTime because I had to work today, so I didn't get time to straighten my hair and kind of get out of my pajamas. So I figured this will be, we'll just have to make do. Yeah, see all the people that are typing, those are all the people that are watching. Tired, Anita, I'm tired too.
I can't see it.
Yeah, they can't look back to us. They can see us, but we can't see them.
I see you. I see you.
So I'm going to go ahead and try to get started because like you can hear Trey is a little bit, he just woke up, so he's not that happy at the moment. What happened to one?
And turn up the bagel.
I can't turn it bigger.
Yes.
So this is what we're going to be making. We're going to take like an ordinary, this is just an ordinary bathroom tile. I picked these up at, Goodwill, and there was like a whole stack of them, and they were all kind of taped together, and I don't know, there was so many. And I've made some coasters out of them. I've made some mixed media kind of pieces out of them, which I don't have around.
Turn up bagel.
And
Turn up bagel.
I don't know how to make it bigger. I don't think I can. That's as big as it gets, buddy. I know.
Turn up bagel.
Can you go put a movie on for him, please? Trey, go watch a movie.
Come on, Trey.
And you can have a snack, okay? You want to have a snack?
Come on, Trey.
Just go ahead and get it started.
Okay.
What movie do you want to watch? Well, if you're going to stay with me, you have to be quiet, okay? Okay? Alright. So, the ones that we're going to do today are like the coaster tiles that I've created. I've made them into coasters. So this is one that I've done, and I just, using Helmar Decoupage craft paste, I've coated it, I've adhered paper, different pattern paper. This one actually, I think this is Bella Boulevard, an older collection, and you can see there are stickers, and I just adhered all of that with the Helmar Decoupage. I also sealed it with it, took some distress ink around the edges, and it's really easy to do. And then I also, on the back, I used Helmar 450 Quick Dry Adhesive. I do need an 18-year-old to help me out, Anita. And I just I cut a piece of felt and attached it to the bottom, so that will protect your furniture as you're using them as coasters. And the cool thing about this project is you can use your favorite pattern paper like I have done here, and like we're going to do tonight. You could even totally, like I was thinking this would be fun, is to just take different patterns of washi tape and like I might even do one of those and just strip them across, like put a layer of decoupage on the bottom even though it's adhesive, and then put another layer on top, and just to give it a nice coat on both sides. And I thought that would be a fun pattern to do. I know, don't you hear it? Mommy. And then he gets really mad. He's like, Mommy. And then because Helmar Decoupage and Craft Paste is acid free, like I don't know if I can
Mommy.
get it acid free, you could even use your favorite photos. So if you have favorite photos of your kids, you know, like if this was smaller, you could put like, this would be a great gift to like just appear a birth announcement on your coaster and send out to the grandparents, not to everybody, but to the grandparents. It would be fun.
Baby.
Yeah, baby, that's baby Trey. That's you.
No. That's Joseph. Baby.
So, and I don't have any more, I don't think, of this gray or this brown. I might have some over here. Do I have any of the brown felt?
Look it up.
Hello, Tegan.
I did it myself.
Are you coming up here?
Okay. I don't know, Mom.
There.
Mom.
Okay. Over here. Yeah, I do have some brown felt. So I couldn't find the brown felt, so I got out the red, but red is just not, I mean, it might go with the project or whatever, but I don't know, I kind of don't want it to be red. So, and I like this felt because it's kind of, it's more sturdy. Anyway. Oh yeah, that would be cute, Grace. And I have that old, I don't know if they have any new. I've been kind of out of the loop. Just because I don't want to buy a bunch of stuff. But I know Graphic 45 had like a really cool like black and white like film type 20s era. Do you know what collection I'm talking about? But that one would have been perfect for this. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. That's okay.
Okay.
So can you pick these up?
Yes, Mom.
Alright. So I just, and this also, this project is really, like, you can pick out your favorite collection and totally cut up into it, but it's really good for using up your scraps. So this one I really like. I love October Afternoon, and I love this kind of like red wood grain paper. And so then I found some of these we can cut out. This is another one that I thought I have just like a bunch of these scraps from, I think this is Authentique. And these even
Mommy.
would have fit.
Mommy.
Yes, babe.
Mommy.
And these are like really like, these would be good for, see I told you when he gets mad. Like teacher gifts, because this has like the paper.
Mommy.
What? I'm right here. Do you want to go watch a movie and then I'll come up? I'll be done in like 30 minutes.
Maybe. I want you.
Do you want to go watch a movie with your sisters? Okay, what movie do you want to watch? Thomas the
I
Train?
don't think I can find it.
Well, why don't you go look for it with him? Maybe he'll find something else that he likes instead.
Okay.
Alright, you gonna go upstairs?
I want you.
Okay, I'll be up there in a second, okay?
I want you.
I'll be up there in a second. Give me kisses. And you go put it on for me and then I'll be up there, okay? Can you start it for me?
I want you.
Can you start it for me? Okay, go start it for me and then I'll be right there.
Come on, Mommy.
Sorry, everybody.
Dale un sueño reparador a tu melena con el nuevo tratamiento nocturno Overnight
Yeah,
Miracle.
pretty cute.
Tu fórmula te da 8 horas de reparación mientras
Pretty
duermes. Sin
cute.
residuos en la almohada. Atrévete a tener...
Alright, let's go.
Come on, Trey. I want you.
I'll be right. Come on, I'll be right up there.
How are the hands?
I am so sorry. Oh, he's not going to be your favorite in a second. He's about to throw a fit, which is so not cool. He's usually napping, but he took an early nap, so he woke up early and I'm actually just looking for my brushes because I rearranged my craft room and now I can't find my brushes. Here we go. I bet you are, Anita. Robin, you didn't miss anything except my 3-year-old having a fit that I'm broadcasting tonight. So you didn't miss anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a pencil and perhaps just trace along the tile. This one is kind of shiny, so it slides around a lot. So now you know why I'm taking a break from all of my crafting commitments. It's because of that little guy and my 2 others and the one on the way. It's just way too much right now. Even though I love doing this so much, and it was like the hardest decision for me to leave Helmar, I just knew I was not doing anybody any good, really. So this is just gonna, we're just gonna pop it on right there. Robin, that is so true, and you know, he is in a mood, Cheryl, and I don't know what it is. No, I do know what it is. I think he's really feeling the baby. Like, they just, you know, they intuitively, I mean, we've been talking about the baby, and the baby's coming, and we're so excited. Aren't you excited? You know, doing all that, and I think now he's just like, he knows something that's about to happen. And thanks, Robin. I appreciate that. He does. He really does. And my other one, when I was pregnant with Trey, you know, the younger one at the time, Tegan, she kind of went through the same thing, and they're the same exact age. He's the same age that she was when he came. And she acted out in a bit different ways, but I can definitely tell in the past couple of weeks, especially, he has been acting a little bit, you know, just clingy and stuff like that. So all I did was add a smooth coat of the decoupage to the tile itself. And now I'm just going to adhere the paper right on top. And this was the part I was thinking about, like, I should have prepared a little bit more and had one that was already dried, so I wasn't sure how well. Because this really, I mean, it takes a little bit to and it says to sand your project. Sand your surface of your project. I never do that. So you can definitely follow the directions and sand and then put your coat on and then add your paper. Or you can just be like me, you know, as fast as you can is what I do. So I'm just trying to get it to adhere on all sides. And I like to let it dry just a little bit before adding a coat on top. And you can use one of the glue spreaders to just kind of make sure you have a nice, a nice flat surface here. And you can see that as I do that, some of it kind of squeezes out, and that's fine. Because what you're doing is really just adhering, making sure that that paper is fully contact with that tile. And since we're going to add a coat right on top, I don't really care if we're getting any glue on the paper right now. So you can see we've got a nice coat, got a little bubble here that I want to smooth out. But that's basically what you're doing, is just smoothing out those bubbles. And now you can see we don't have any bubbles. It's completely flat, completely adhered. Hi, Sandy. We were out in the garden all weekend. And I'll tell you something, as I've been cleaning out my craft space, because I'm just kind of, and I think, you know, a lot of it is baby on the way, you purge and get rid of stuff. But I have a lot of stuff to really get rid of. Way too much stuff. So I'm putting together, my mom's actually coming over tomorrow, and she's going to help me. I already have the priority mailboxes. I have stacks of paper and embellishments and just mini albums, all kinds of stuff that I'm going to go ahead and put into little packages and sell like little mystery boxes, so that hopefully I can just, you know, get them to a home that will use them and love them. Hold on. Yes. Okay. And yeah, so that'll be fun. And then we're having a yard sale this weekend. I'm serious. I am in a mood to just get rid of stuff. So all I'm doing, I need a, you know, I am the same way, like, and that's why I have all this stuff, because I'm like, ooh, I could do this, or I want to do this. And actually what's really sad is that I found, I'll show you, I found so many uncompleted projects. Like, this was an album I was making for my husband for our 11th anniversary, and we're going to be celebrating our 13th anniversary this year, so this is a little bit late. So that's why I decided enough. I need to just really scale back, keep the things that I think I really will use, and finish these projects that have been sitting around. And so I just cleaned up a bunch of pictures from Trey's birth that I'm trying to put into an album before this baby comes. And we'll see how that goes. So I'm just doing is like cutting out, obviously you can kind of see, I'm cutting out some things that I want to add to my coaster. Now you want it to be flat, so you don't want to, obviously you're going to have cups and stuff on it. So we're not going to go all 3D, but like I have just a little sticker that is matted. It's not going to add, you know, too much to it, and you can still get a cup on there really nicely. It's not going to tip around, but it's going to add some, you know, life to your project. So I'm just thinking about these banners and then maybe a few of these cute little dots, and then we'll be good. And so while I am cutting these out, our piece of paper that is attached to the tile now is just drying on there, and just kind of setting a little bit, and it won't completely set. I think it doesn't really, it doesn't take a, I mean, overnight is really, you know, when it's really going to set. But, you know, it's not going to move after a few, you know, after 5-10 minutes. Cheryl, I haven't used them because I don't use coasters. I've given them as gifts, and I haven't. I mean, like, I don't know if anybody would actually come back to you and say, "Oh my gosh, I used that thing you gave me," which is what I'm always worried about. Like, if I do give something, I'm like, what if, you know, whatever. But I don't use coasters. I'm not a coaster person. I like them as just decoration, and that's why I've used other pieces as like mixed media, where you can get all 3D with it, and you're not worried about like usability. But that is a good question. I probably should have put a wet glass or a hot glass on it and seen what it would do. Have you guys given stuff as like handmade paper craft stuff? Has anybody said, you know that thing you made me? It fell apart. Well, I know cards that I've used to make with adhesive that shall remain nameless that would fall apart, like just in my stash where I would like keep it, and then I would go to use it and it would like fall apart in my hands. Well, as soon as I started using Helmar, and this, I'm totally being for real, I've never had that problem, and I have a box of cards that has cards in it, which is sad to say, but like a year old or so, and completely hold together. Even the awesome Zap Dots, like this would have been like my major problem if anything I used like dimensionals on before I started using Helmar. Those things would be the first thing to fall off. But this, I remember I was at CHA, I think it was my first, last year, my first CHA, and I was at the Greeting Farm booth, and we were playing around. We wanted to take off one of the things that I colored off of a card and kind of hang it on our tags because we were like working in the booth. And I had one that was used, I used some Zap Dots to pop it up, and I was like, oh, well, let's just pull this off. And that sucker, I mean, it took me a good, couple of minutes, and I had to be really gentle because if I would have tried to rip it off, it would have ripped my little image in pieces. So those things, I mean, that was like, I was talking to Jessica and I was like, this is a testimony to Helmar because we were just cracking up because we could not get it off. So anyway, that was kind of fun. So I'm just kind of figuring out how I want this to go. I think I like this better. And then I can put that there. So I do want to add, oh look, stuff's falling all over the place. My room was clean until I tried to clean up for my class because I had all of my pictures from Trey from his birth on my desk. Kind of getting me excited for this birth. Yep, I can believe it. That's cool. Mini albums of engagement photos for wedding gifts. So like your friends would send you the pictures, or how would you get like all of those photos? Oh, and let me tell you this, as I'm in like full disclosure mode, I don't like that color, of unfinished projects. I was making an album for my friend, a wedding album from her wedding, and I had pictures, and I had a cute little album, all of that lovely stuff. And before I got it done, she was already divorced, so yeah. I gotta get on the ball with making projects sooner. Or finishing, just following through, finishing projects. So all right. And I think what I'm going to do first before I do that, because I want to adhere this felt, what is this called? Felt? And I'm going to do that first. That way that can be drying while we get this top done, and then the top will be kind of wet before we get anything else done. Go help Daddy, please.
Okay.
Ooh. Oh, I just glanced at the chat and I was like, I thought you said, how do you do home births? You said, do I do home births? I have had both. I had the girls in hospital and I had Trey at home, and we're planning another home birth for this one with the same midwife that we had with Trey, which is pretty cool. I laughed because I thought it said, how do you do it? And I was like, you just do it. You just kind of go with it. Oh. So this is the Helmar 450 Quick Dry. This is one of my favorite adhesives of the Helmar line. Kind of just bonds to most everything, and it's really nice with like fiber type, like the felt, because it's gonna get into all of those fibers and adhere to the tile itself. I don't know how, I'm trying to think of how to say that better. Like, it just becomes one with whatever you're putting it on. So even if you're using like sheer ribbon, you're not going to have that line of, if you were to use any other liquid adhesive, sometimes you'll get like a line where you can see where that was. Well, you're not going to get that with Helmar because it just kind of becomes, like I said, I can't describe it any way other than to say it just becomes one with whatever you're putting it on. So I am quite Anita, that's cool. I actually have never had an obstetrician. So my girls were born, we had them in a hospital, but they're called certified nurse midwives, and that's who I saw my whole pregnancy, and they were in a practice, general OB practice, but I never saw any of the OB doctors while I was there. So I've been very blessed to have very healthy pregnancies, and I mean, I had a little, like, my most complicated was my first, and I had some swelling and higher blood pressure, but never like super high, and so yeah, but yeah, just definitely blessed in that department. So, but I loved it. They were great. Hi, Vicky. Helmar, the adhesive. Was I quiet for a while? I'm sorry. I don't even realize it sometimes. I get into my zone, I guess. So, okay. So I think I'm going to do it kind of like that. And just kind of cut this off. That would be kind of cool. So I'm just going to add some Helmar Decoupage and craft paste right where I wanted here those banners. just place them right like that. And then we'll just cut this one off. And then we will put, I think, I want to kind of tuck this one under and this one over. Like that. Yeah, like that. And so I'll just lift it up a little bit. Add a little bit more, and then I'm just going to go ahead and coat on top and really get those to stick. And then we're just going to smooth it on. That's cute. I can see you doing that. Uh-oh. Kind of broke it off here, but that's okay. We can just smoosh it up there. No problem. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the chat. Get my fingerprints out of there. And I was thinking I wanted to put this one here. I'll put it up there. So there we go. Super fast, super easy. Just gonna kind of get a nice coat all across. Try not to break any again. So this seals it, adheres it, and you're all good to go. It dries clear. Obviously it's white right now, but it is going to dry completely clear, just like these. So it's completely clear. You can just kind of see a coat on it. Yeah, I normally have music on too. Like, I don't like the quiet. And I can't, I know I'm not one that can watch TV shows. If I'm watching a TV show, I have to watch the TV show. I can't do that and, do something else. But music, you don't have to watch it. You're just listening to it. And that I can do. And that I love because I love music and I'll be singing right along. So there we go. And I could heat set it to dry quicker. But if you heat set it, you just want to be careful because it will bubble. So you don't want to stay in one area too long. You don't want to get too close. So it's really best if you have the time to let it dry naturally. So just kind of set it aside. You're doing a set of 4. Set this one aside and get your next tile and then work on that one. So we have some time. I kind of want to try the washi tape and see how that would look, or are the links not enabled? Let me see. Do not, well, it says it is. I just checked and it said that I only had the option to do not allow. There we go. Yep. So I use Helmar Decoupage and craft glue a lot. So let's see. Let's just grab another tile. This one's kind of bumpy. This one's kind of bumpy too. Here, this one isn't bumpy. And this is the hard part, is like choosing what washi tapes to use. Is that bad? Like, it sounds bad, because that means I have too many, right? If I'm having a hard time choosing. What do you think about that? You think those would look cute together? Do I need it? I think I need another red. I don't have a lot of red. I have this. Orange. I don't like orange. Let me see. Oh, we're going to have a washi tape avalanche. What about this? Alright, so we're not going to have red. I'm just going to do these. Yay! Grace. I can't wait to see how you use them. I think you'll come up with like a really cool way to use them. So just going to coat on the tile again. I like, Grace, you come up with some of the like most unique ways. Like that bra you made. I mean, come on. That was pretty cool. I'm not a think outside the box type of person. I'm very, I don't know. Maybe sometimes, but it's like a rare thing. So we'll just add the tape. I think this will be fun. Oh, cute. The pandas. The tape, I wanted some, there was like some lips, washi tape lips that I wanted. But I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. I have so many already that I should probably use. So I was like, you can't do that. Use up what you have. Who knows, every little mystery box I have, I'll probably just throw in a roll of washi tape. I'm serious, it's bad. I have a bad collection, which means I have a lot. So I think this will look cute with just like random layers of tape. I really like this one. These are actually my newest ones. This one, this one, which I think this is like a Prima one. This like algebra one I couldn't resist, even though I hate math. I just thought it was so cool. So you could totally wrap it around the tile if you wanted. I am not Grace. I am just on a mission right now. The mission to use up what I have. Doesn't mean I will, but I'm gonna try. Let's see. This Days of the Week one is one of my favorites. It's October Afternoon. This type one is one of my favorites, but I don't remember who did it. I really don't remember who did it. This one is Glitz. I haven't used it before. It's definitely has like a different, and I don't know if all of their tapes are the same, but the Glitz has a different texture to it as far as it's like it feels more of like a papery feel, which is, I don't know, than the other ones, which are more, I can't even think. So I'm just going to go ahead, they're more like transparent and more lightweight, I guess, tissue-y, paper-ish, like, I don't know. But the Glitz is definitely, it feels heavier and more like just paper, which is pretty cool. I think it's nice. I would definitely pick it up again. So, like I did before, you just want to kind of, whatever you put on your tile, you just want to take something, an old credit card, or like if you have a glue spreader or a brayer or something, and just really go across to wipe out any of the air bubbles that might have happened and get that nice contact between the tile and whatever you're adhering. So that looks good. Oh, I really like this one. This one might stay on my desk. And maybe I will use it, Cheryl, like, you know, on one of my coffee cups. I usually have 3 coffee cups on my desk, you know, and then after about 3 days, I'll get rid of them, and I'll run out, and I'll be like, oh, I don't have any coffee cups. And my husband will say, well, check your desk. And there they are. And I'll let you know if I have any problems with it, because I really like this one. I think it's cute. So there we go. And how fast was that? In like, you know, 30 minutes, I guess, by the time we started, and after my son had his little fit and I was able to start. I'm just going to put a little bit here because this piece is kind of wanting to come up. So just, oh yeah, so cute. What a fun way to use up your washi tape. So there we go. Aw, thank you, Anita. I am nesting, Grace. I will, Cheryl. I'm just not looking at them. Looking at all the chat. Yeah, I'm definitely putting that one on my desk. I like it a lot. Yep, and Anita, I got them at Goodwill. So it was like $1. And I got like, it had to have been like, I don't know, it was like a stack of like, it was like this big, and it was a stack, and it was actually 2 stacks, and they were just all taped together. And really, it doesn't matter what color they are, because you're going to cover them with something, so it could be whatever color. And then just remember to put your felt. And I like to, like, I've seen where people just put like on the corners, but I like to cover it up because it just covers up that kind of, where you would see that it was a tile, even though you know it was a tile. So, yep. Sorry, Vicki. I just kind of showed the felt on the bottom. And I mean, that was just like a sheet of felt that I cut down to size. And I used Helmar 450 quick dry adhesive. And it just adheres really great to the bottom, and that'll protect your surface of whatever you're using it. Yep, you could do those too, like I was saying. You could definitely do that. The only reason I like doing the full felt is that it covers up, it covers up this part. For whatever reason, that's what I like. You don't have to do it that way. So that's it, you guys. Thank you, Robin. I'm glad you liked it. This is my last class. Feels really weird. And I appreciate you all like joining me and all of the comments that you've loved. Oh, that would be so cool, Vicki. I'm not having a shower. So, but it would have been cool. It would have been a great idea, actually. I know, Grace. I am sad. But it is what it is. I don't know. I felt weird having one. Because he's, we have everything. But I just wanted like a party. I wouldn't have minded just a party for me. Is that wrong? Thank you, Cheryl. I will. As soon as I catch my breath again and I feel like I'm in a groove, I definitely want to come back and hopefully share some new project ideas. For now, I'm excited to see what the new team will bring. Maybe they'll help me jumpstart my mojo. Greet the new baby shower? Maybe. I don't know. My mother-in-law will be here by then, and we could do something like that. We could probably do something like that. So does anybody have any questions or... I know, Cheryl. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. I'm excited. We've got about a month to go. Actually, a month. Like my due date is June 1st. So tomorrow's May 1st, so that would be 1 month. And anytime. Thank you, Sandy, for coming by. I'll go ahead and stop recording.